Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Today I'm on brand new water. I'm fishing the legendary Klamath River. I'm right here next to the freeway. I have literally like 2 hours to fish. So I just kind of cherry picked this spot. I think I can fish this about 2 hours. So we'll see what happens. Never been here before. Basically flying blind. I did almost no research. So right now I'm fishing with a patch rubber legs on the point, and I've got a bird's nest up on the dropper. I'm going to tie line as much as I can, and then I might throw an Indy on where necessary to get longer drifts, or if I can't quite reach something. Kind of fishing a little bit of a side channel right here. I think the main channel's a little out of my reach right here. Ooh, all right, there's a fish. Cool. Took the Pat's rubber legs. Come on, let's just show everybody. Little 6-incher. Huh, not very many spots on him. Definitely some caddis coming off. I got some dragonflies. I was working late last night, finishing up a video, and so I didn't get the most sleep, maybe 4 or 5 hours. So this morning I forgot my underwater camera, and I forgot my belt for my new holster for the rod. So I'm gonna keep this all pretty basic today. And I don't know what happened, but I was stretching out my leader when I was setting up my rod this morning, and I broke the butt section of my mono like maybe 6 feet from where I would tie it on. So that was kind of a shock. Luckily, it's not that big a deal. It's just 6 feet shorter. My leader's now about 30 feet long instead of 36 feet. So I'm just noticing that I'm getting into my fly line a bit sooner than I would. This water is definitely kind of an off color, so it's kind of hard to read the bottom. It's basically impossible to see. You can see some rocks poking through here and there, but just kind of relying on the Indy, like seeing it tap the bottom. Lots of grass and moss in this river. So I'm checking a lot to make sure my hooks aren't fouled. I found some shallower rock and get out to these better runs. Some really nice water in here. I think this channel right here is a bit deeper than it looks. Oh, there's a fish. Another little one. Where'd he go? He came up for the bird's nest. There's another little 6-incher. Lots of caddis in the air right now, so I may try getting this a little deeper through this run. Let's see. May not need to. Let's go deeper. Tapping bottom now. That felt like a fish. I was watching two dragonflies fornicating, so I wasn't paying attention. Fouled up my hook. I'm going to take this opportunity to swap out the bird's nest for a Frenchie. Okay, swapped off the bird's nest, put a Frenchie on. See if that gets anything done. There's one. That was the move. So I took the Frenchie. They're small, but they're definitely fat. Come on, let's get that hook out of you. Toodles, that's 3 to the net. And yep, he kind of blew up the rig here. I realize I'm probably not timing this right, because I mean this is a Steelhead river. But I still think there's a chance there could be some resident bows in here that are nice. Just gotta look for them, see if I can find them. Some really nice structure around this rock. Oh, there's one. Nice. Came up for the Frenchie. Little 10-incher. Sweet. So far, that first one was on the pats on the point, but everything else has come up for the point, or excuse me, everything has come up to the dropper. Frenchie and the bird's nest up on the dropper, so I might swap out my pats for something different on the point. I'll check out underneath the rock to see if there's anything obvious, some big caddis, or we got crawling around over here a bunch of mayflies. Okay, swapped out the Pat's rubber legs for a Duracell on the point. There's a nice deep bucket right here at my feet. It's like a shallow above and below it, but right here it gets deep for a second. Definitely hold a fish here. There's one. There's a little tiny one. That one was like 3 inches long. Really deep run right here. Probably need to drop my flies way down. I'm only like 2 feet deep. Might need to add tippet. It's a really slow line there. Just let the fly soak in here. There's a fish. Sweet. Oh, that was the best one yet. That was at least 12 inches. Maybe 14. Oh, my point fly broke off. That's what happened. All right, let's re-rig. Let's go deeper. Put that Duracell back on there in a second. Re-rigged. I'm a little bit deeper now. Same positions. Got the Duracell on the point, the Frenchie on the dropper. Accidentally got them tied a little closer together than I would like, but that's okay. They're maybe 8 inches apart instead of my normal 18 to 20. I'm running out of time, so I'm trying to rush, and that's messing me up. That last one broke off at the dropper knot. I haven't done that in a long time. He ate the Duracell. Am I dragging? What am I doing here? I am in the weeds, so I guess I'm too deep. Now, rather than cutting it all off and re-rigging the dropper and the point to be able to have a little more distance, I just tied the dropper up about as short as I can get it on there. Put about 3 more inches between the flies. Probably doesn't matter, but in my mind it affects things. Guy yelled at me. There was a fish somewhere. They're on the freeway, mind you. That's pretty funny. Yeah, this is definitely the prime run right here. It's like a riffle coming off into a deep pool. There's one. Yep. Just gonna try to get in the weeds to come off. And he's in the weeds. Oh, got him. Duracell for this guy. Sweet, see you later. See if we can get a bigger one. There's gotta be more walleye fish in this run here. So far there's been spots where I would have expected there to be more than one fish and only coming up with a single one, so hopefully that's not the case. I got some moss on my flies. And maybe a tangle. It's just one big piece of algae. Stuck on both flies. Hey, I swear. I keep stabbing myself pulling this algae out. It's pretty difficult to keep my rig clean. Lots of algae in this water. A lot of my bobber downs are just catching on algae. That's why I can't feel it when I set the hook. Just have a few minutes left. Oh, that was the bottom, I think. Just have a few minutes left. Swapped out the Duracell for a blowtorch on the point. Anybody want to come up and get that? I know you do. What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching. I just want to do a quick little recap on this one. I did basically no research for the Klamath River, all things I do not recommend you do. I basically just I was in the area, I had 2 hours to fish. It was a big river, I could get to it quickly, so that was my decision. And I had kind of a ballpark idea of where to go. I went there, fished along the I-5, and found some spots, got some fish. Not a whole lot to say. The water was, you know, off color, full of algae, so it was kind of a pain keeping my hooks clean. Pretty much most of the nymphs I offered, namely the Frenchie and the Duracell, both did a lot of work for me, but pretty much all the flies I put on, they all did great. So I'm not sure. And I didn't catch anything of any size. It was all 10 inches or smaller. I had a 12-incher break off. That was the highlight of the day. But I know I timed it wrong. The steelhead aren't normally there in the middle of summer, so I didn't know really what to expect. So I don't know. It was just kind of one of those whimsical, go out there, see what I can do kind of days. And I'll definitely be going back. Usually people fish this in a boat so they can get to the prime water because it's kind of tough to wade out there. But thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. All the flies that I use are available in my shop at driftstone.co, so please go check it out, support the channel, and until next time, everybody, see you on the water. Godspeed.